if you don't know, you can actually switch your Activision account to have your address on their Activision website, have your address be in New Zealand, and the game will unlock in New Zealand's local time if and only if you get it through
Teamwork make a dream work.
Xbox Game Pass. So that's why I had to get this thing again, and I'm actually re-downloading it right now because once this is done, I'll be able to play it locally in New Zealand. Of course, I am flying out there. I'm going to be out in New Zealand for a quick day. So once this is done, I will be able to play on the 24th. My plan is to play through the whole campaign first. Then we'll hop into some multiplayer. We'll see how the actual campaign goes. I know most people are going to be skipping it this year for content-wise because they just want to hop into multiplayer, start grinding through, get all the ranks unlocked, get up to Master Prestige, which, of course, over the weekend, we also got some details on. I actually have... Call of Duty's been blasting us with information over on Twitter and, of course, on their blog. This is the latest. If you guys saw some of the stuff over the weekend, you might already know it. By the way, welcome in. If you guys are tuning in live, smash it a like. Even if you're watching this as a video afterwards, these VODs have been doing insane. I try and start them right away into the content, keep you guys all informed, in the loop. The thing that they slowly teased out for us was the prestiges. And there's the big drawback to all of this is that we're not going to be getting double XP inside of Black Ops 6 from what we've already unlocked. I've seen two, like, saluting in, good to see it, very different sides to this, where some people are happy that it's just part of the game. You're going to have to actually progress. It's not giving an advantage to any of the previous players that were in the game, which is obviously a lot of us that are tuning in. And I think there's going to be more opportunity then for newer players. If you're brand new to Call of Duty, you just completely didn't like the Modern Warfare series, Black Ops is your vibe, Zombies is more your interest, then, you know, that might be a win because you're not going to see people just taking off, out-leveling you like crazy. Unless they spend money on the new promotions. Yeah, you thought. No, you thought, though. Of course, no, you could still spend money and level up faster. So if any of you guys see a super efficient way to do it, to my knowledge, it's usually Doritos and Mountain Dew and Monster. You got to go buy a bunch of them, and then when you have like 30 of them, then you get some double XPs and whatever. I actually am planning on even doing some leveling off-stream for this one. I haven't completely decided yet, actually. If you guys want to see me grinding out some of the multiplayer, maybe some of the zombies will do it there, but I kind of want to play multiplayer and like really work on my mouse and key skill, if that would be really fun content to do. So I am tentatively going to be doing a Saturday stream this week as well. We're going to be gaming all week long, so yeah, you're not going to want to miss it. Those emblems look fire. So they're all from some of the previous Call of Duties. Transit, you know, Nuketown, the classic Black Ops operator. And look at you see this little detail down here? Do you guys see this? Or is this just my ego? Those look like my mountains right there. So my plan was, not to prestige. But then I saw this one, and I was like, damn, that looks sick. Maybe I'll go to third prestige. Okay, maybe I'll go to third prestige, and then we stop there and we're done prestiging. But then, today, I just saw this one, which this one is so much cooler than this one. This is 10th, this is 9th prestige, this is 10th prestige. This one is so lame. It's insane. Look at how sick this is versus this. What are we even talking about here? So, I might go to 9th prestige. But, yeah, there's a mountain there. Very nice. Very nice. So, my point is, we're not going to have the new double XP system within the game. Yeah, only double XP transfers in Warzone. So, that's the element of it. Let me actually, so this is the new menu. Let's go into Warzone and see what happens here. Launching. So, now, in order to play the game, we've got to go to the new Call of Duty HQ. And then I think this is going to reboot the game into the other version of it. Yeah, see, it closes it down, and now it's opening the other game. So they added another step to play the game now. Theoretically, this should be fixed in Season 1, but I want to show you this for the double XP. Okay, this is my point. Look at this. Look at how much double XP I have. If you're in the vertical format, you're not going to be able to see it, but that's okay. I'll just read this to you. For base level, I haven't used these at all in Warzone 3. I just played the game totally normal. I'm max level, as you can see, level 1,250. And the way they did it in this Modern Warfare 3 season or release was every season they would drop 250 more levels that we can go through. Hear from that thermite clip, my man. Dude, I've been popping off with the thermites lately. It has been crazy. Anyways, as you can see, I have earned a lot of double XP that I haven't used. I have 80 hours in 1 hour tokens, 23 45 minutes, 77 30 minutes, and I cannot use any of these in the new game. However, okay, this is the key distinction. I will be able to use them when Season 1 releases and they merge everything together. I don't know how they're going to handle prestiging in Warzone, though, right? Because we never lose our perks in this game. You just automatically have every perk unlocked when you are a new player to this game, which is 100% how it should be. They need to just keep it so you have all the perks so you can actually compete. I get leveling up the weapons, sure. I'm a bit concerned that they're going to make it so that you can switch between them. And I'm kind of worried with how that's going to go. So here's what I'm thinking, right? If I get to max level 55, I'm going to have every single attachment, kill streak, everything unlocked in the game. I can then progress the weapons because here's how the weapon progression is going to work. When you play the game, you are going to have to play with the specific gun. If you want to play with the M16, you have to play through that. You're going to get levels for it. And then that's what's going to unlock the attachments for that weapon. If, say, you get an optic unlocked for the M16, that optic will transfer over to the other assault rifles. All the other attachments are still specific to the weapon. So you are going to have to grind all the guns in this game. Now, there's slightly less guns in this game than there was in Modern Warfare 3's launch. And on top of that, for Modern Warfare 3, we also had all of the Modern Warfare 2 weapons in the game. Those are not transferring over. Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 weapons are not transferring over to the new game. So it's only going to be Black Ops 6, specifically for the multiplayer, right? We'll talk about Warzone in a minute. But that means that we're going to have to go through and level them. The benefit that I've seen from what I've read on it is that when you prestige, it's only your main levels that are going to reset. So it's this base level, and obviously you'll get a new prestige icon, which is one of these. That's going to give you still the opportunity to continue progressing your guns. You don't have to worry about your guns resetting. Very happy about that. Thank goodness. Okay, but I'm also not going to have all those weapons unlocked, which is why I'm thinking maybe I just get to level 55. I have every single perk, every build, everything unlocked. I'll be able to stomp on everybody who's prestiging and trying to do all of that. And then I can just work on progressing all my guns with all the perks, with all the kill streaks, and everything in the game that I could want. Because my main goal with this, and this is what I'm going to be, again, I'm a bit skeptical if I should stream it or not. You guys tell me if you want to see me progressing and leveling up the weapons on stream. I am probably going to still do some of it off stream, but like adding a Saturday stream to just grind weapons and chill and hang out with you guys. As well as maybe I'll even pull some Mountaineers into games off of it if we need some people to play. Stack some teams if it ends up working. Yeah, definitely do it. We'll see. I don't know because I think the content might be a bit slow for it, but I'm going to need to progress it anyways. And then once Season 1 releases, well, now I've just unlocked everything, right? Because once Season 1 is out, unless they absolutely screw us, which I don't think they will in this case. I think they're banking off people not realizing what's going on. Boom. That's when we start activating all our double XP, season XP, battle pass XP, weapon XP, but even just rank XP. This is when we can grind through and go for the Master Prestige. There's going to be a lot of people who are done with the Master Prestige before Season 1. They actually, in their anti-cheat post, they just said that you're now no longer allowed to have anybody else on your account even to progress weapons. Obviously, it's not been a lot. You can't use hacks and other software to unlock things, but they even said in this that you cannot have other people level up weapons and such. But we're gonna have a long grind session here that we're gonna want double XP for. And so I'm just thinking we wait until Season 1 to come out. Then I end up popping all my double XP. We bust through the levels. Maybe I'll finally start to apply some of them. And then we're good to go. Then I'll have all the ranks. Obviously, it'd be nice if I had the double XP for weapons unlocks as well. And maybe I'll save some of them to do later on when I get double XP unlocked. Maybe just unlock some of the main ARs, snipers, all the things that I would really want. Unless we got like a bunch of extra time, then maybe I'll go towards some of it. But yeah, they also showed all the new camos, like the mastery camos and everything. Oh, I didn't even realize that link brought me there. They look cool. I mean, the weapon camos do look cool. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy grinding them out this year. I'm not super... I'm not a super grinder on it. Here's the Prestige Hub. I also saw there is some bonus unlocks within Prestiging that you'll get. We'll see if we can find them here. Yeah, right here. So after you Prestige the first one, at level 10, 20, 30, 40, you get an extra charm. You get an extra blueprint, it looks like, for the gun. So there's going to be extra things along the way. I just don't know if they're going to be worth it, if I'm going to want to do it. And I don't know how long it's going to take to do a Prestige. No way that's an actual operator. This is the first operator you unlock for first Prestige. So we're going to see massive amount of these zombies running around the map. Because this is the first Prestige token. It's back for original COD zombies. Prestige leveling. And then once you get through all 10 prestiges, then of course you get Prestige Master for another 1,000 levels. But like, we're going to have so much time to do all of it. I think the question is, how long is it actually going to take to unlock and do all of the things? They need to get rid of blueprints altogether. I'm not sure how they're going to handle it. They actually do have a new system for how they're going to be handling loadouts and customizing weapons. I will say it didn't work in the beta, so I'm hoping that it works in the full game. But I would go in, and basically it's like, you have slot 1, slot 2, slot 3, etc. within an individual gun. So instead of saving a blueprint for a gun, and then you have like you have this blueprint that you can apply to zombies or multiplayer or whatever, it's just slot 1 for the MP5 is this build. And you can rename it or whatever, but you can have different slots, and then that will just be the default. So you don't need to keep applying the weapon to the area. You just go to the gun and then select it, which I think saves a step of saving and creating them in the first place. I'm kind of excited for it. I think it's going to be good. Let's see what else we got. Obviously, you're going to be able to Prestige within all of the modes as well. Oh, look at this. 1 hour XP token plus a Gobblegum pack for you in Prestige 1 level 20. That is nice, though. They do have much more of a reward for actually prestiging the way through. That was something in the past, like in Black Ops 1, I ended up stopping my prestiging back in Prestige 4. I think it went to Prestige 15. It was one off the max. The skull one was the max, but I stopped at the red one because I had everything. There was zero reason for me to go to Prestige 15, and I didn't have like endless time. I didn't want to lose everything again. I was in college back then, so I just stayed at Prestige 14. But I had a lot of fun going through the prestiges. I didn't always just prestige right away and try and max out, become max prestige right away. There was a couple times that I just stayed at prestige for a while. And if these take a while, if they take a couple hours to do, then it might also be the same for a lot of people this time. I don't know, though, because of all these other rewards and everything that they have along the way. Oh, this is the Prestige Master. They did it. They said they weren't going to reveal. Okay, this is 10th prestige. There's 10 prestiges. If you're dedicated to the game, you automatically graduate to Master Prestige. In Prestige Master, your level rises above 55 the first time. You are now able to climb all the way to level 1,000 and gain additional rewards in the process. So this must be for like when you get to Prestige Master, but not at 1,000 Prestige. There's some hidden reward for Prestige Master 1,000, and once somebody gets that, and somebody uploads a clip of it or whatever, send it to me if I don't see it myself, and we'll watch it on stream and see what the reward is and see if it's worth it or not. I'll get it once it's out for double XP for normal. Ooh, I didn't see this though. Look at Prestige Master Legacy icons are still available as well. I don't see the doesn't look like it's all of them. This was from Black Ops. I think this was Prestige 5. This is one of the earlier ones, but they don't have the later ones. Ooh, the legacy icons unlock from your Prestige Master 900, 800, every 100 levels. Maybe this was second Prestige, actually. I don't even remember. That's first Prestige? I don't even remember this one. I don't remember that one or that one or that one. Earn the calling cards.
Get some good dubs today. Always love the streams, my guy. Thanks for breaking down the game for us. Makes it easy for us part-time players to unalive lobbies.
Bro, there's a lot of stuff to go through. Scott, thank you for the 500 new top on the day, by the way. Much love, man. Yeah, these are a bunch of camos and everything. We can look at some of those if you want to. Or you can go through and look at these yourself. Each weapon quest for the final mastery camo. Dark Matter, Nebula, Abyss is broken down into 3 stages. Multiplayer's headshot, zombies critical kills, which is headshots, I think, as well. Call of Duty Warzone is eliminations. This is the sickest thing. Warzone is finally going to have its own mastery system. So before, you were doing all of the multiplayer stuff in Warzone in order to get like camos and everything, and mastery, whatever. This is now going to have its own track. But it's going to have different rewards
Enjoy the Steam
as well.
Every day.
Special camos, and then mastery camos. With military camos and both special camos unlocked for specific weapons, your camo grind enters the final stage of mastery camos. As previously revealed, has 4 mastery camos available to earn in each mode. There's going to be so many free camos to get. It's crazy. The diamond looks really good. Dark Spine and then Dark Matter. Mystic Gold. I think this is zombies, right? Yeah, this is zombies. Opal. It's kind of like a diamond version of the weapon. We'll see if I do any of these. This is the Warzone one, though. So Warzone, Mastery, starts with gold tiger camo. Then it's King's Ransom, animated. Then Catalyst, which is like this. I actually saw a video of this. It's like these lines like cut through it and change colors. It's pretty cool. This looks good, though. Abyss. It's like got the obsidian kind of. It doesn't look like it's like protruding on the outside of it. But this nice green-blue on the inside. Ooh, yeah. How to unlock mastery camos. Accessed by earning all 9 military camos and 2 special camos. How did you get the special camos, though? This is what I always... I don't like doing these grinds, personally, but here we are. So, okay, so it's just going to be purely headshots. Oh, that's interesting. Wait a second. I don't mind that as much. Hold on, though. So you go through all 9 of the camos by landing headshots. 5, 10, every 5 headshots that you get, whether it's multiplayer headshots, zombies, critical kills, and Warzone, it's just elimination. So it's just, I guess it's just going to be every 5 kills, 10 kills, up to 100 kills with a gun. I like that a lot. It's so much harder to just grind for headshots in a Warzone. You get all of those, okay, then you need to get 2 specials. Complete all 9 military camos for the weapon in your mode of choice, and the next step in the journey is special camos. Each weapon has 2 unique special camo swatches per mode that can only be earned with that weapon. Special camos can be unlocked in order once you've gained access to them. Each has a different unlock criteria, usually related to the strengths and playstyle. So this is going to be the one that sucks then, huh? Do we have any examples of this? Special camos are universal and can be equipped to any weapon as long as the new weapon has completed the military camos and unlocked access to special category in at least one mode. It can be filtered with any special camo that you use, that you like and used in any game mode. Yeah, so it doesn't tell us. But this tells me that it's going to be like hip fire shot, sprinting shot, jump shot. It's going to be those annoying ones I don't like to do. So we'll see. I mean, maybe I'll end up doing that. A lot of times, I'll just eventually, I just get it naturally by playing the game. It does show them. Oh, here's one of them here. Get 30 kills shortly after sprinting. That's one of them at least. But it sounds like it's going to be specific to a weapon. The different weapons, right? It does tell you, it does show. Is that what you were talking about, or is there another thing? Because this is the first tier. This is military camos, but the special camos are different. And then there's the mastery camos. Maybe I got to scroll down. Let's see. How to unlock it. See, this is mastery camos. That's the third tier, not the special camos. But once you earn all of those and then complete the applicable camos, so there's another challenge afterwards to get gold, diamond, dark spine, and dark matter. As long as it doesn't really alter the way that I play too much, I'm going to be happy. This is the coolest thing, though. I think, I don't know. You can actually earn optics. I'm still a bit worried that they are going to tie these in with the bundles and everything, and there's going to be all these pay-to-win bundles. They really got to get away from this. At least have some way for people to get that same exact thing within the game just by playing it. Love that they brought back the reticle customization. We already had this. We had reticle customization in the game back in Warzone 1 even. We had it. Didn't we? I don't think that was just a Warzone 2 thing. I'm pretty sure it was in Warzone 1. You could change the reticle on your weapon. I can't remember now, though. It was definitely... I mean, it's been so long since we've had it. When was it? Just in 2? It was in Warzone and Cold War. Yeah, it was in Warzone 1. It was in Warzone 1. The blue dot was elite. Yeah, you're right, because remember, there was the blue dot on the gun. But you could get it by playing the game, and people would ask, oh, how do you get this? And then I'd be like, all right, well, you got to get this done, and then you get the blue dot, and the blue dot's OP. And now people are like, Stone, how do you get that green thermal? And I'm like, well, you buy the bundle. There's no other way to get it, and you can't change it. And the worst thing is that, like, even though I already even bought it, maybe it's not the worst thing, but I already bought this optic or this reticle, and I still can't change where it goes. It's still specific to this one variation of it, and it's not even clear. It doesn't even show you. Like, if I go to this green one that I use, it doesn't even show a preview. Like, for all these, it shows a preview, and then I go to this one, which is the one that I use. It doesn't even show you. So it's so convoluted to even figure out how to do it that even just knowing how to navigate the UI and make that work is already, like, it's a skill gap in terms of menu skill, which is, like, the saddest thing in the world. And then it's also skill gap in terms of, pay gap. It's pay to win gap as well with it. So now you're going to be able to unlock reticles by playing the game. And it also is just based on kills aimed down sight. That is so, like, this makes sense to me. I'm actually not as pissed off about this. The stuff that really pisses me off is when it's like a hip fire sniper shots, or just something so stupid that I just don't want to grind, and I'm just getting murdered by people. I just want to play the game and unlock stuff for playing the game, just to show off, like, yeah, okay, I did that thing, but I didn't go have to suffer for hours. It's not fun for me to suffer. So that's why I don't do it. Like, I don't even do even gold camos in the last 2 games, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. I don't really have that many gold camos because it takes me forever to unlock them, because I only unlock them by playing the game. I like this. And then you'll be able to just toggle and switch between them. All of these do look like they suck. Like, even this last one looks pretty bad. I would still probably just take this one, realistically. Just a nice, clean dot. So we'll see if they end up making this, like, color variations or how they do it. And it looks like some are shared. Some might be for zombies only or Warzone only, or where you even unlock it. But I think it's going to be pretty fun. And sometimes they even do goofy-ass ones. I don't mind those either. Those are just kind of like there's a soccer ball as your reticle. And it just looks like, what the hell is even going on? That is 100% going to be coming back. I mean, we haven't seen it, but I can almost guarantee it. Oh, yeah, look at these variations. So we got some color variations on it. These look good. Look at this is like a nuke icon here. Or what is this, an atom? That's cool. I like that. Mastery badges as well. System overview here. Assault rifle masteries. That's cool. So this is to switch out your badge. And they actually have a pretty good glow to it as well. They have some of those actually in the current game, but I think they all look terrible. Or at least I've never even noticed them. I think they're going to kill it with some of this progression stuff. I'm just concerned of how this is. I'm curious, I guess, how this is going to carry over with Warzone as well. Especially, like, even if it's just based on kills, or even just based on headshots, like, if you play, like, Resurgence, you're going to get a lot more kills. But if you're comparing it to, like, big map Warzone, you're going to get a lot less in general versus, you know, you might play a 20-minute game and get 10 kills versus you play 2 10-minute games in that time. You're going to get, like, 40, 80 kills across both of those games. So it should almost be worth more. That's what they do a good job of this by granting extra XP, but not for the sake of the rest. It's the same thing even with like Search and Destroy. You don't get as many kills in Search and Destroy. Trophy Showcase, so that's cool. I mean, there's going to be a lot to grind for if you want to do it. I'm really going to evaluate for myself, though, if I want to actually do any of this, though. Because I have a feeling I'm not. I think I'm going to just get all the attachments unlocked. And then I'm going to play some zombies. But, like, let's say we're playing zombies. I'm a fresh prestige. We're going in and playing zombies for the day. It doesn't matter. I might be able to get 20 or 30 levels playing zombies. And then, you know, the weapons you have don't even matter when you're playing zombies because you're going to... Well, I guess you spawn with a weapon. So maybe it will matter more than I think. Diamond badge upgrade and category. Okay. Showcasing your badges. Master cameras are shown off in the showcase and social menu as well. That's cool. More ways to show off. That's always better than worse. Oh, look, you can even do it for kill streaks. Now, they've always had big XP rewards. I haven't seen the challenges list on this where they give like XP rewards, so I'm just going to, maybe I won't assume. Oh, look, it even shows you the total number of kills. That's really nice. That's a nice touch. But a lot of times, there's like call in a certain number of RC cars, call in a certain number of airstrikes or whatever, and those give you challenges with bonus XP. I wonder how good or if those are going to be in there. I assume they would be. Then, of course, they even have it for each of the abilities within zombies. They're just tracking everything. They are on it, man. And the thing is, a lot of times we just don't get stuff. You know what I would really love to see them do, though? Is like, you know when you go to the calling card, I know they had something about the calling cards up here earlier. You know when you go to one, you hover over it, like, I don't know how I got this. I don't know how to unlock this one if it's a cool one that you like want to get. They should show you how you got some of these cards. There's so many that I have no idea how I got any of them. Some of the calling cards are from the Battle Pass, but like have it say Season 3 Battle Pass. Warzone 3, Season 3, whatever. Give us that information so we know. Even the nuke ones. Look at this, bro. I go to my camos. I don't know where I even got these ones from. Examples for some of the returning... Oh, this is like double kill, triple kill, bloodthirsty, whatever. I feel like they've never capitalized enough on those. Like, they're kind of cool, but Halo does the best job with that. When you hear that voice saying, double kill, triple kill, kill-tacular, then it's just so satisfying, man. I love those. They do such a good job with that. Also, they are going to be doing Twitch drops on the 25th. So if any of you guys want to watch my stream then, I will be live. I will have Twitch drops on. It's not the craziest things. It's a blueprint for an LMG, a little charm here. You know, nothing crazy. But this will be Friday. We're going to be doing some zombies that day. At least that's my intention, is to do full fast crew on zombies, some good memes, a good time. Maybe you guys can yell at me when you see other people getting further in the streak, because they did tweet this as well. I don't know if I can even find it here, but they did tweet confirming that the Zombies Easter egg is going to begin October 25th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. In terms of the launch game, of course, it's only going to be multiplayer campaign. They're not doing an early campaign this year. That being said, because I'm going to be in New Zealand, I am going to be playing this on the 24th, the day before that it comes out. That's what I was talking about with this earlier. So this is kind of just, I'll just do super high level overview because I know a lot of you guys haven't been following any of the Black Ops stuff. Black Ops 6, you don't know what's even going on with it. This was a blog post that they did just talking about how the actual loadout and everything works. I'm sure you saw this from playing the beta. Hopefully you guys played it, but it's 3 perks. You can get a 4th perk if you get the right combination. And then there's a wild card. You're always going to have a melee slot, which I've been practicing. If you saw my Delta Force video over the weekend, I've now been using way more like actual V-key melee, pulling my knife out and like getting good at that. No, you don't need a VPN. You don't need a VPN for it. All you need to do is go to your Activision.com website. Go to the Activision.com website. Change the address of your account to some address in New Zealand. That's it. You don't need a VPN or anything. At least I didn't last year because I don't even have one on my computer. All I did was change the region, and then I was fine. Then it let me open the game up. You can get banned for changing it. I've never seen it happen. You can also do it on Xbox. However, if you're on PlayStation, I think you have to buy the game again under a new account that's in that location. PlayStation's the only exception. I don't know why. I don't know what the difference is. I'm pretty sure on Xbox, you need to change your Activision account, and you need to go in and change the region of your Xbox. But all you need to do is change that region and then restart, and then it'll update, and it'll be pretty easy. There's a lot of guides out there and everything for it. I don't think I'm necessarily going to make one this year. It's just so simple. You guys will figure it out. But Xbox, you don't need to worry about the version because you already have it on Xbox. It's only PC that's really weird. If you use Battle.net or Steam, which of course that's where I play the game, it will not work. So that's going to be, this is this launch time document. It launches 9 p.m. Pacific, which is midnight Eastern time. That you see the central line here. This is the global worldwide release for specifically Battle.net and Steam. But they mention this in this article for the time zones here. You can see why do they make it so, why is it so tiny? Who do they think was reading this? Are you kidding me, Call of Duty? So you can see here, there's a time window for Xbox and PC Microsoft Store between 4 a.m. and 11 p.m. I guess after the time change, it's 4 p.m. That's what it is. I'm assuming that's what it is. Because midnight New Zealand on the 25th is going to be 4 a.m. October 24th. And so then you'll be able to play it if you're in New Zealand. Control Plus isn't working on this. It's like their launcher. You probably already played this during the beta. The only things that were like new that I saw on this was the overview of the actual weapons, like what's going to be there at launch of the game. They're going to have a spy cam. The usual stuff, concussions, flashbangs, everything, prox alarm. It's going to be a sound alert if people get close to it, stim shot, decoy, shock charge. Nothing crazy there. Impact nade, C4, sticky nade. Impact nade actually is new. We really haven't seen an impact nade in COD for a while, at least. I don't remember the last time there was an impact one. Combat axe, of course. Blast trap. Molotov. Field upgrades. Interestingly, the spring mine, which I'm assuming is like a bouncing Betty, is a field upgrade. And speaking of which, I don't see any claymores here. Scrambler, signal lure. This one is like it kind of reveals your position. Yeah, it reveals your position on the map and everything, so people know where you are. However, you get extra score for it. That one might be interesting. Warcry is kind of cool too. It's like that gas for the whole squad, but it makes you run faster as well. I think it's like a buffed version of it. Rally your team, improving their movement speed and health regen speed. Because I'm pretty sure that AoE breath thing only increases your health regen, and I think it makes your footsteps louder. Whereas Warcry, I don't think there's a debuff. I think it's just movement speed and health regen. That sounds pretty good. Sleeper Agent, I think, is going to be one of the most annoying things. However, so this makes it so you're on the enemy team. You activate Sleeper Agent. Some of you guys may have seen this. I got to play it at COD Next. And then I think they had it at the end of the beta. I didn't play the beta the whole time through. I got enough of my taste for it. But they have, you take this and then you become a teammate, an enemy teammate. You join the other team. So if you can still get shot by that team, but if they look at you, you're going to have like a blue dot over your head. You're going to look like a friendly player. It seems so stupid. And then there's also Morphine Injector, which they changed the name of. It's your second stand. Or last stand. So if you get knocked out or you get killed, you actually just get knocked out and you still have a pistol. So you can still kill somebody with a pistol. It's ridiculous, dude. These things are just like, they're specifically there for the noob player to shut down the player who's going on a nuke run or whatever, which, is pretty much standard Call of Duty. They have this in every single game in some variation of whatever, but it's still here for this one too. So if you're a newbie player and you just want to cheese and get some stuff done, put the Morphine Injector on or Sleeper Agent. My guess is they're going to be pretty high-level unlocks. And if you're doing all the prestiges, though, there's probably not going to be a lot of people that have it.
3 months in and more to go. Exited to see you play all the games coming out soon.
Thank you for the 3-month subbing, man. Yeah, I think they're going to wait to nerf this until everybody has it. So there's this time period where you want to play the game as much as you can to unlock this. Then maybe you spend one of your prestige tokens on it to continue grinding it or to continue to use it while you're playing. Or maybe you don't and you only get, okay, only for the window from level 40 to 55 do you get to use this ability. And so just by the nature of limiting the use to only the high levels and everybody prestiging and everything, it's not going to be used as much, so you're not going to run into it as much. It's like what they did with the Car 98. Once they dropped the Car 98 in Warzone 3, everybody was using it, so they let it go for a week or two, then they nerfed it. Overview for perks. So we're going to have 21 perks, 3 specialties, and 6 wildcards. Yeah, they actually have new wildcards. We didn't see these in the beta. Unless they added it like right at the very end. Here's all the abilities, which I do have a screenshot for the perks that are coming to Warzone as well, because they are different. But I think we all know how these work. We'll figure it out in game too once we actually see it. They're all your standard ass perks for multiplayer with a little bonus perk if you do all the same colors. You guys saw that. The new thing for wildcards, though, because we only saw 3 of these, there are going to be wildcards in Warzone. They only confirmed 2 for Warzone launch, which is going to be Overkill, which lets you have 2 primary weapons. They're reverting their entire system that they've had, which I've personally loved, where you just have 2 weapons in the game. They're reverting that back, so it's only going to be 1 weapon. And then you need to take Overkill, or you do Perk Greed, which is going to give you 3 extra attachments for your gun. So you're going to go in with 8 attachments. I have no idea how this is going to work for the old weapons in the game, though. If you can Perk Greed Modern Warfare 3 weapons, holy shit, that would be crazy. 8 attachments on 1 gun? Well, that's how it was. I mean, they had 10 attachments in Vanguard, right? But those guns were ass unless you had all 10 attachments. Like, just because it had 10 attachments didn't mean that it was better than the other guns either. Because the base gun was worse. So there were some guns that were from the older games that were better. Tactical Expert, so this gives you 2 extra stun grenades, or like your tacticals. So you'd spawn with 3 tacticals, or you spawn with 2 lethals. Danger Close gives you an extra lethal. Then there's also Prepper, that lets you have 2 different field upgrades. They've done this in the past. I think they had it in Modern Warfare 3 as well, right? Where you would be able to choose between it, but it took longer to charge up. I'm not sure if it's going to be the same effect, or if every time it's available, you'll just get to choose which field upgrade to use. These are the score streaks, though, so let's see if there's a bomb. I know they're taking the Guardian out of the game. Scout Pulse, RC, Archangel Launcher, UAV, SAM Turret, Lobber. Let's just see what they are here. Scout Pulse, radar ping that reveals nearby enemies on the user's minimap. So it's not like the full UAV. RC car, SAM turret launches a targeted missile strike against air vehicles. Aerial recon drone that reveals enemy locations. That's the full UAV. Archangel launcher is a rocket launcher that fires remote piloted rockets. Magazine size of 2. Counter UAV, care package, napalm strike. LDBR launches a missile bombardment in the target area for a duration. That's not the airstrike, though, right? The Hellstorm is more like a Pred missile. Sentry turrets back in the game. This is going to be in Warzone, by the way. The devs did tell me this is going to be in there. Apparently, they're going to have kernel-level anti-cheat upon release as well. Yeah, there's still some anti-cheat information. I still haven't gone through that yet. They came out with that a couple days ago. They've been just dropping nonstop information on us. Automated turret that scans for attacks nearby enemies in a forward-facing cone. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, sentry gun. Hellstorm, Watchdog Helo, engages enemies and pings enemies in your location for your team. I don't remember this ever pinging. I just remember it flying around you and like protecting you as you went. So are Modern Warfare's current weapons going to be in the new game? They're not. No. That's stupid. It should be a crisp start. Yeah, no, it's a brand new start. Although, what I was referring to back there was for Warzone integration. They will be in Warzone. The thing is with Warzone, so like in Warzone 3 with the current state of the game, all of the old guns are complete trash. You don't want to use any of them. My guess is they're going to do the same thing here. They're going to be in the game to appease people, but they're all going to be trash. Superior's goated? Yeah, well, that's a new gun. New game should only have new guns. That's what they're going to do. All the operators are gone. All the double XP is not going to work there. That's why I was saying I'm going to wait for Season 1 to release before I start my true leveling up grind. I may take it easy for the first bit and only do all the attachment unlocks. That's the main thing that I want to do. How about maps? Does it show those? We're going to have... We saw 8 of the maps in the beta, but there's going to be 16 at launch. That's how much we had in Modern Warfare 3. But those were all... Like, Modern Warfare 3's launch for the game were all old Modern Warfare 2 maps. These are all new maps. And then we're getting one extra map November 1st, which is Nuketown, which, of course, that's an old map, but everybody's going to be excited for that. Do we got to keep our operator skins in the new Warzone? Yeah, in Warzone, you'll keep them. So anyways, let's keep going through some of these. Watchdog Helo kill streak. There's the AGR MK1. Remotely piloted quick assault. And none of these are going to be in Warzone. The only thing that's going to be added to Warzone, from what they confirmed with me at least, was the sentry turret. They're taking out the Guardian and the Mosquito, and they're putting the sentry turret into the game. Remotely piloted quick assault tank, armored with a machine gun and a grenade launcher. Now, we've seen remote tanks. You know, like that little remote, I forget what it was even called, but it was in Modern Warfare 2 on Ashika Island as well. It was the boss inside of the castle. And it was in DMZ's Black Site. I forget the name of it actually now. But that labs equivalent map on the second floor, the boss there. Okay, then we have the strategic bomber, stealth plane that carpet bombs a large area. That's a classic. We've seen that before. The HARP, high altitude recon plane, reveals enemy location. This is your advanced UAV or Blackbird. It's the HARP.
Teamwork,
I think they
make a
named it
dream
that
work.
in the previous game too, didn't they? Chopper gunner, take control of the door for a chopper. I love the chopper in Black Ops, man. Chopper gunner dogs, dude. That was it, because the dogs would run through all the buildings and kill them on the ground while you're destroying them from the air. And this is the final one. This is unlocked level 54, so you're only going to have one level of using this. Heavily modified gunship, the AC-130, with the multiple cannons, rocket pods, and Daisy cluster bomb. Damn, bro. So is Urzikstan ranked been confirmed? No. Oh, actually, hold on. I think you're right. I think it is switching to Urzikstan ranked, isn't it? They said big map ranked before the end of the year. Heavily modified gunship with multiple cannons, though. The thing is, if I just go to level 55 and stop here, I'll be able to drop cluster bombs on people all day. Eerie, here I come. Yeah, they said way earlier on this year. Like, they said it very early on this year in one of the early seasons. They said that before the end of year, big map ranked will be here. But, of course, that includes the new game. So my guess is that thought it wasn't going to be Verdansk until next year. Verdansk is coming next year, but they can do ranked on the other map, on Urzikstan. A lot of people are waiting for that. This has just been such a focus for them on Resurgence. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they did Resurgence ranked on
teamwork, make a dream work.
Area 99. So, launch comms, multiplayer, zombies, weapons hot, primary, secondary weapons. We went through most of that now. Launch comm number 4, gear up. Ensure that you're fully equipped with Black Ops 6 launch. Confirm the tactical. So we just read through that one. They just didn't link it here because this is an older document we're now on. And progression, we just read that one too. So now we know most of the details for the game.